Hi, I'm SharRon Jamison, and I am the CEO and the founder of the Jamison Group. And I am often asked the question on how can women listen to each other in deeper and more life enriching, life enhancing, and life edifying ways. And I believe that we women can listen to each other when we are willing to listen to each other, not only with our ears, but with our heart. Listen with our heart, because it is with the heart that we connect with each other and nurture each other and support each other. So, what does listening with our hearts mean? Well, the H means that we should listen with each other in a way to inspire hope. We should listen to each other to motivate each other, inspire each other, and we all need inspiration and we all need motivation. So often we feel that we don't need each other to celebrate us or support us or to speak life into us, but we all need to be poured into, especially strong women. So often the strong women or the strong friends have to carry the emotional load, and they don't have the opportunity to be poured into and nurtured and cultivated. So, one of the ways we can listen to each other professionally as well as personally is listen to each other from a place of hope that we can instill faith and strengthen each other's faith in our projects, faith in our families, faith in our dreams, and faith in ourselves. So the H is for listening to inspire or to infuse hope. The E stands for to listen to each other from a place of empathy. Now, that can be kind of difficult because sometimes we are so quick to rush to judgment and to tell a person what they should do and what they ought to feel versus just being present and connecting with them by trying our best to walk in their shoes. So we have to ask ourselves, are we able to be present and to make people feel as if we are on the journey with them versus to be with them from a place of judgment, from a place of ridicule, from a place of sympathy. Nobody wants somebody to feel sorry for them. They want to feel empowered and to feel that they are not alone. So the question is, are you listening in a way that make your fellow sister know that you have empathy for their situation? The A stands for action. We should listen to each other from a place of action. Now, I have a lot of experience with this. I remember when I was embarking on my personal training career, and I had this friend, her name was Jackie Carr. And what she did was, after I told her that I wanted to be a personal trainer and an aerobics instructor, she went with me to get certified. She went with me to get my CEs. So that's the difference between a friend. She listened, she heard, and she went on the journey with me. And she practiced with me in 90-degree weather in South Florida in the garage without air condition. Because when I told her what I wanted, she walked with me and was willing to get into action with me for me to accomplish my goal. Now, I can't begin to tell you how heard I felt, because if a person is willing and ready to take action on your words, of course, that is the highest form of feeling heard. When a person is willing to walk with you and to journey with you so that you can accomplish your dreams. So we want to listen to people professionally and personally to help them take action so that they can feel empowered and equipped to walk toward their destiny. The R stands for risk. One of the ways that we can show people that we hear them is to help them identify ways to mitigate risk, because we all have to take risk. If we don't take risk, we will never experience our dreams. We will never go after our destiny. We will not pursue our purpose. But there are ways that we mitigate risk by offering resources, by offering relationships, by offering advice. So the question is, are you listening in a way to your friend's dreams, your friend's destiny, your friend's challenges, that you are looking for ways to offer resources, that you are trying to connect them to some of your friendships or your networks to help them mitigate risk in their lives? So, what are you doing to mitigate risk, to help them mitigate risk in their lives so that they can live out their dreams in a bigger, bolder, and more bodacious way? And then the T stands for, how are you listening to your friends in a way that they feel that they can trust you? Trust. Now, trust is such an important word because so many women have been betrayed by other women. So many women have been manipulated and coerced and controlled. And they're looking for ways just to have a safe place, a confidential place where they can be who they really are. So are you showing up in a way that women know that they can trust you, that they understand that their information, their feelings, their vulnerabilities, their weaknesses are safe with you? But also, can they trust you to cheer for them and to celebrate them when they win? So the question is, how are you showing up? And how are you listening to other women to let them know that they can trust you? They can trust you to listen. They can trust you to advise them. They can trust you to be open to their flaws, their inclinations, their successes, their struggles. Can you be trusted? And how are you demonstrating that? So I want you to think about how you can show up to your fellow sisters in a professional and personal way to make sure that they know that they can come to you to get words of hope so that they can know that you can believe not only in them, but believe with them as they challenge themselves to go after their dreams. Do you listen in a way that demonstrates hope? Do you listen in a way that demonstrates empathy, that you are trying your best to walk with them in their shoes based on their experiences, based on their context, so that they know that they feel heard? And then are you willing to take action after they tell you what they're trying to do, what they want to do, what they desire to do? Are you finding ways to take action to help them move forward toward their dreams? And then the risk. Are you finding ways? Are you offering suggestions to mitigate risk in their lives? Are you providing resources in our relationships to help them be their biggest, best, highest version of themselves? And then are you operating in a way that they know that they can trust you? Trust you to listen to them, trust you to tell the truth, trust them to hold space for who they desire to be. So I hope that you will consider, if you are listening in a way that shows your fellow sisters that you're not only listening with your ears, but you are listening with your hearts. And if you are interested in learning ways to listen more deeply with your heart, I want you to contact me at SharRon at SharRonJamison.com. But also, if you're interested in looking and identifying what traits or what characteristics may help you identify people who are good listeners, I want you to click my link and download my free ebook. It's called It's Time to Climb, so that you can identify people in your life, your fellow sisters, who have the power, who have the proficiency, who have the discipline, who have the dedication and the commitment to climb with you as you embark on your purpose. Thanks so much for listening, and blessings to you always.